Squad, welcome back for chapter 16 of Reincarnation Coliseum, and things are exciting from the get-go. Remember that last time Suzu brought out the Shadow Clone skill on Mikagami, and now he will have to face two individuals going forward. While trying to figure out which one is the real Suzu, she makes her high-speed move so he doesn't get a chance. Mikagami counters with Mary's flames, but realizes that Suzu has flame nullification equipment on, so it's meaningless. With no time to act, he gets impaled by Suzu in the heart. Now, this shocks everyone watching, and the announcer says the match could be over until Mikagami's body suddenly poofs away in a cloud of smoke. What Suzu actually hit was his clone, and she deduces that Mikagami doesn't need to practice the skill in order to use it. That being said, it's time to turn things up a notch in this clone battle. To throw off her movement, Mikagami coordinates with his own clone and uses Purgatory Flame combined with Backstep. Suzu keeps moving at a high speed to find Mikagami's real body, and when she does, his clone protects him from her attack again. She starts wondering how someone like him can use the clone skill so well without any practice, and thinks the clone has a sense of self. This is way different from like the Naruto series, because based on what Suzu says, there are steps in place before the clone can do its own thing. She keeps the barrage of attacks coming, and the clones keep dying. Mikagami starts thinking about his backstory and video games with multiple lives. Declaring that dying is natural in a death game, he thanks the developer of Dark Souls. Much to Zulu and Maro's confusion, like they were confused why he was saying random things or just spouting random things, especially like the developer of Dark Souls, like From Software. It's like, what? But Suzu thinks a direct approach could work for her, and uses an instant sprint climax to get in close proximity of Mikagami. He knew if he blinked, she would be right on him, but he had a plan in case that happened. As she swings her sword to end the match, Mikagami uses Mary's Purgatory Flame on himself to take him and Suzu out. Though he takes some damage, he finally sees that Suzu used the clone so that no harm comes to herself, and Mikagami cancels the Purgatory Flame. I do love the extra bit of Maro wanting to help Mikagami, because out of all the Heavenly Kings, she has been the most fun to like go to the Coliseum with. Like her and Zulu are like two peas in a pod, but Maro is like entertainment for herself, and she's always been that way. I love that she's part of the group. Look at her, so worried about her man. It's adorable, and I'm amazed Zulu can even contain her, because those buffs are pretty insane for Maro. Mikagami finally understands that Suzu's clone can't nullify the flames. Only her real self can, which make things clear. She asks, is that all he wanted to know, and if he really is a dumb bastard. Suzu goes on to say switching between clone and real depends on factors, and now that he figured things out, what will he do while he's at his limit and she remains unscathed? He counters with asking if she was stupid, because the only reason she's alive is because she chickened out, pushing her buttons even more by stating that a legendary ninja such as herself was too scared to approach him. He feels bad for Musashi for having a stupid servant. The crowd goes wild, as they are well aware of how Mikagami gets to his opponents, but they know he's at his limits as Mikagami hears metal clang and a voice in the distance. The voice came from Mary, and in the last panel, we see her covered in wounds from her battle with Musashi. We see that her flames are barely active, and the end of her battle may be near as well. This chapter was pretty awesome, though we only see Mikagami's side of the battle. I'm sure we will see Mary's side in chapter 17 most likely. The manga is going on a brief hiatus until March, so don't expect anything from them in the meantime. We'll probably still get some good artwork from Zunta as we have before, if you follow them on socials like I do, but that's really it. Lastly, I just love these small panels of Marl and Zulu. They literally made this chapter a 9.5 because it's a swing of emotions. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, that you'll hit the like button, drop a comment, subscribe with notifications turned on, and follow on socials for updates. And until next time, keep it wavy, squad, and carry on. I'm out.